Good morning, my nursery friends. Welcome back to a new video today and happy Sunday. For today's video, we are going to sing a song and then I'm going to show you something really interesting. And then for our final piece, we are going to do some arts and crafts like we usually do. So let's get started. So for the first part of our video today, we are going to sing a song like I mentioned, and the song that we are going to be singing is This Little Light of Mine. And for this song, I'm going to be using my yellow tambourine. Now, if you have any type of instrument that you would like to bring and participate with me, go ahead and grab it now. That can be a tambourine, it can be a drum, it can be a guitar, it can be your own voice, it can be clapping. Whatever you have available to you would be lovely. Okay, now that you've gotten your instruments, if you have, or your voice in your hands, we are going to start our song. So I am going to take my yellow tambourine and I'm going to shake it like this. So I'm going to start singing, and if you know this song, sing with me, my friends. Are you ready? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, let's try again. Ready? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Great job, my friends. We have one more verse. Are we ready? This one's a little bit different. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Let him shine, let him shine, let him shine. Great singing and making music, my friends. That song was This Little Light of Mine. My friends, that song told us about how Jesus is the light of our lives. Now you may be wondering, how is he the light of our lives? And I'm going to show you. But before I show you, I am going to dim the lights in my room, so it's going to be a little dark for a few minutes, okay? You ready? Okay, now that it's a little bit darker in here, I'm going to show you exactly how Jesus is our light. So, I have this fun thing. It is called a glow stick. And when I take my glow stick and I crack it, what's happening here, my friends? See if I can do a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Looks like there's a bit of light. I don't think I can do it anymore. Let's push this in. Look at the light that is beaming off of this glow stick now. It's kind of like a flashlight you can see in the dark. So friends, in our song, we sang about how Jesus is the light of mine and that I, myself, and yourself are going to let him shine in our lives. So I have a question for you. When I don't have the light, it's kind of dark around my face. But when I bring the light up to my face, what happens to the darkness? It disappears. The light takes over the darkness around me. And see, some people live in darkness. They don't know how to have joy or goodness because they've been in the dark so long without the light of Jesus Christ. But you, my friends, you have the light of Jesus Christ in you. And so when you go to these people who have been in darkness so long and you bring your light of Jesus Christ, you can shine your light to their darkness and light up their world as well. Okay, so I've opened my blinds back up. We have more light in the room, so now you can see me a bit better because we are done with our glow sticks. So now that we've sang and we've talked about the light of God and how each one of you have the light of Jesus inside you, we're going to move on to our craft. And our craft is going to be making our very own light of God that we can put in our window, or maybe we can give to someone who might have a little bit of darkness in them that needs a little bit of brightening up in their life. So what the main aspect of our craft is going to be is we are going to make a very bright sun. And the reason we are making a bright sun is because when you look at the sky every morning, what brightens up the sky? It's the sun, and it is so bright and it brightens up the entire world that we are going to use that to brighten up everybody else's world with our beautiful art. So our sun is going to be made out of utensils and paint. Now the utensils that we're going to be using are going to be utensils that you have at home. So the first one we're going to use is, what is this? Do you know what this is called? You mash things with it. It is a potato masher. So we are going to use this to put some paint on the end of it, and we're going to mash it on our paper with some paint, and that is going to be the circle of our sun. And the second utensil we're going to use is a fork, and we've done this in the nursery before, where we are going to put some paint down. We are going to take our fork and we're going to paste it all the way around our circle so that it has little beams of light trickling out of the sun. And I will show you exactly what I mean. So for step one, I'm going to take just a blank sheet of paper. I am going to take some yellow paint, and I am going to take my potato masher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my paint onto just a normal piece of paper, and then I'm going to smash my potato masher into it, and then smash that onto my piece of paper. Okay friends, this is my piece of paper that I'm going to be doing my art on. And this is going to be a scrap piece of paper that I'm going to put my paint on. So I'm going to take a little bit of yellow paint. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to put it on my scrap piece of paper. Just like so. And then I'm going to take my potato masher, and I am going to get all of the paint onto my potato masher. So I'm kind of just gonna smash it on and get all the paint on. Once my potato masher is covered in paint, I am going to take my paper, and I have put it sideways, and I am going to put the potato masher in a circle like so, and I will show you. So squish it down, squish, 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 and squish. Just until I've made a complete circle. Now it looks like I need a little bit more paint, so I'm going to go back to my scrap piece of paper. I'm going to put a little bit more paint on there. I am going to put my potato masher in it, and then I'm going to go back to my regular paper and smush it a few more times. So this is looking more like a sun to me now. It's very circular. Okay, I think that is perfect. Okay, now that I've made my circle with my potato masher, we're gonna move on to step two. And for step two, as I mentioned before, we're going to take our fork, we're gonna put it in a little bit of paint, And then we are going to make little rays of sun coming out of our sun circle. Okay, so I have my circle here, and I still have some leftover paint on my scrap piece of paper, if you can see. So I'm going to take my fork, and I am just going to place my fork into the yellow paint. And then I am going to put my fork onto my paper like so, all the way around my circle to make the rays of the sun. Now, if you want to add some orange paint or some red paint or maybe purple or blue and make your sun a rainbow, go for it completely. It is your light of God, and however you see it is however you can make it. Doesn't have to look exactly like the sun in the sky. So I'm going to actually add some orange to mine. So let me go get my paint 1 second. Okay, I have my orange paint right here. I'm going to put some on my scrap paper. Just a little bit. And some of my orange onto my fork, like so. And then I'm gonna add some on. Ooh, look at that. That looks so beautiful to me. Now my light of God is coming together. Okay, I think that looks just about right. Friends, this is my completed light of God or light of Jesus sunshine. So we made this out of a potato masher and a fork. And as you can see, I have some yellow and I have some orange, and it looks so beautiful. So now that I have this painting, I can either put it in my window, or I can give it to a friend and family, or my mom and dad, or my brother and sister, or my grandma and grandpa, and I can give them my light of God to them to brighten up the darkness in their lives. We are now at the end of our video, and I hope that after watching this and participating, whenever you are around your light, whether that be a glow stick, a flashlight, the sun in the sky, I hope that you remember that when you see these lights, it means that Jesus is with us, God is with us, and that you have a light inside of you that can brighten up other lights inside of other people. And that is so wonderful, and you are all so very special that you have these lights inside of you. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I hope that you can shine some light onto your family and friends, and I will see you again next week for a new video. Goodbye, my friends.